Alright, where's my music? Where is it? Where are you? There's Locked Girl. Hi, welcome back to Touhou. Flittering Impulse. Act 2, episode 9, 10, 11. Oh my god.
So many sessions.
11. Oh, hey, wouldn't you know it?
11.
One more and
It'll
you'll be...
happen.
One more session and you'll have reached the 6th session mark. Except you won't be done with this act yet. Which is, I mean, I knew ahead of time Act 2 was going to be longer than Act 1. Honestly, I think it's a miracle Act 1 was the same number of sessions as my old stuff. But no, it's good. It's fine. Last time, and technically the time before that, the party went towards Old Hell to try and apparently save Satori, Koishi's older sister. Yes, older sister. I don't know why I thought they were twins for a second. They're not.
Because the pink.
No, that's not. There's a different reason why I thought that for a second, but no. Okay, yeah. However, Satori wasn't really in any danger except from overworking herself. But what was a danger in Old Hell, besides the regular case of drunken Onis, is, the Yatagarasu, or that whole thing in the nuclear reactor. You know, the furnace that powers Old Hell or something like that. Kind of important, kind of a threat, kind of dangerous. Utsuho, party had to go in there. Parsi followed. Didn't do all that much, but she... No, I can't even say she didn't do anything because she gave that disadvantage on that one roll.
She had a semi-redemptive arc?
Kinda, yeah.
If you squint.
Yeah. Either way, party fought Utsuho, won, although in the middle of that, the purified Utsuho burnt away their own purity and, while not knowing the full situation, still tried to fight down the party. However, afterwards, they were said that they can relax in the hot springs to rejuvenate themselves before going back to the surface world. And there, yes, they had more conversations. Parsi got her semi-redemption. Yugi is calmer. Oku got her... I said Oku. Utsuho, same thing, just a nickname. Apologized for her misunderstandings and tried to unpurify Koishi. Unfortunately, did not succeed. And overall, nice time. Poor Parsi. Afterwards, after coming back to the human village / Hakure Shrine, that general area, a few things happened. No, nothing too major, just the Yorigami sisters reuniting at the Hakure Shrine. The Dragon Witch Marissa appearing at Korindo, taking back her book that apparently the book Youkai took from Shivani without them knowing. It's not a big deal.
It's a minorly big deal, it is.
Yeah.
Just like you could read it.
Yeah, not like you could read it.
The big bad evil guy could just show up at our home base. It's nothing.
I mean, it's not the first time they've done it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe not Korindo itself, but the general area.
Shrine, yeah.
The shrine multiple times. Apparently her house once. And now Korindo. And probably a few other places that you don't know. Or never noticed them. Maybe. Either way, the book Yokai was asked a few questions. Yeah, they had somewhat memorized the contents of the book and are starting to scribble it back down on paper. And someone had the ingenious idea of go to the bookstore and see if you can get a translation book for the language that you cannot read. Which unfortunately Yuka also thought of. Hence, the book is out currently. So they got the next best thing. A reference book that Sumireko is gonna have to try.
Hey.
Yeah?
I just had an idea.
Yes.
Sumireko, go to the human world and use the internet.
I don't know what you talked about.
Who knows with this horrible inter of the nets?
You know what I mean. You talked about it before.
Anyway...
Are you trying to stop?
Because games.
No, that's not why. That's not why at all. Anyway, Kane came with the rest of the party to Corindo, talked more about the rest of those who are currently purified, whether a threat or not, and the party decided that their next course of action should/will be go to the Netherworld and hopefully run into Youmu there and help them out. And maybe get Shivani a new sword there.
I need a new sword.
Their old sword got droopy. Honestly, I'm surprised it's lasted this long. It's just a normal sword. It's an ancient sword. Look, guess how old it is.
Yeah.
Technically.
It's just battled a nuclear reactor.
Pretty much. And that is where we roughly left off, as a couple of days will pass by since then. You're still at Corindo, you know, the usual. Shoshi's doing Shoshi stuff. Cough, cough. There's a reason Youmu? There's a reason Kobu had to leave last night. And...
I'm sure that they're off doing fairy things.
Yeah, and obviously Tokiko and Sumireko still going at it, trying their best. Well, one of them's trying, the other is succeeding.
Okay.
It's a lot easier to write down what they know rather than try and translate what they don't.
Yes, but Sumireko has told us they are from the human world.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a book in the human world on how to translate it.
I hate to say this, Lunarian isn't exactly well known.
Ever since there was that sudden, well, let's be frank, it was an attack. Zishi is basically stuck there since that whole attempt.
But there gotta be more bookstores than just the one we have.
I mean, yes, there are bookstores. Honestly, I could just go to the library at my university, but they're not gonna just have books on Lunarian. The myths on the moon and stuff, they're all just considered myths there. Very little about the actual, real stuff there.
Well, what about people who... Aren't there still... what is the word?
A good question.
Those who study the mythology and other such things are also those who actually know this place exists, would have this information.
Yeah, about that. There's not too many people who really know that Gensokyo exists. Some believe it to, or somewhere similar. But very few have actually managed to get here. What with the barrier and all that. I mean, there is actually a barrier that prevents humans from entering or leaving.
And there aren't, like, other temples that are supposed to protect the barrier's secrets and such?
That is the Hakure Shrine.
So is there one not on the outside, too?
The Hakure Shrine is connected to both the inside and the outside of Gensokyo.
Oh. Well done, that defeats my plan.
I mean, I guess that there's also that lady who sort of manages the barrier itself. But that's...
I didn't know that some could just enter and leave at will. I thought it was a permanent border.
Well, I mean, technically, we left. Hell, or you left. I mean, you know my story, I guess. Hell isn't considered Gensokyo, so you did leave. You just didn't go back to your world. Same with if you were to go to the Netherworld. You'd be leaving Gensokyo, but still not in your world.
But, is there better... Maybe you could find someone in the human world who's a better translator?
Find me someone who speaks Lunarian, and then you can do a better job of that here.
I just mean, like, there might be people who are better at translating unknown languages.
Honestly, if you're gonna go through all this effort, just find someone in Gensokyo who can read it instead of me doing the hard work on the outside.
I don't know. Well, I'm a little afraid that the witch lady's gonna pop in and just go, no.
Why, you think every single person who knows Lunarian is now purified?
No, like the moment we go talk to someone and put them in danger.
That's why you gotta be careful about it.
That's why I was by having you go look for a human to do it where she can't reach them.
Look, all I'm saying is I can try, but I cannot make any sort of promise on that front.
Okay.
I believe that is the best we can really hope for in this instance.
At least at my university, I am pretty much the most occultic person there. Not many other people would know much like that.
Do they know of Gensokyo?
Do they have a machine? New inventions, do they have machines that do translations automatically?
But if the language is put in, yes, but again, the language of the moon isn't exactly well known.
And besides the fairy, I take it we don't have many people here who suddenly know Lunar.
Well, I mean,
Is there any magic that can do this?
what, you mean comprehend language?
Yes, that.
I don't know, do you have it?
I don't cast spells. I have no spells.
Well, sucks to be you.
I went with a martial build and not a magic build. If I was magic, all of my problems would be solved.
Can we find it? Can translate it faster? I believe that would be a question we'd be looking at when we're going into the netherworld. On that note,
Hmm?
The netherworld.
Yeah.
Have you seen it? Do you know anyone who has had experience with it? Because
No, they'd be dead.
I see. Well, actually, hang on.
We're going to the netherworld, and there's nothing you can say or do that will stop me.
Not that I am going to stop, but I'm thinking, who do I know that is a good... I'm trying to remember, what was the name of the particular Oni I met along the way, the drunkard?
Suika?
Suika. Suika, though, because I met her on the passageway to life and death.
Well, unless you actually want to die, I'm not sure you're gonna go through the Sanzu River.
Yes. Well, does
That
it change the underworld?
That
The
rules
netherworld?
that.
I mean, I think it was either Kane or Reimu who was gonna say something to you guys next time.
Yeah.
I'm not going with you, so I didn't have to think too much about it.
Yes. Because
Are you sure you're going to be alright after what just happened?
I mean, they should be fine.
I'm okay. It's not like
Yeah.
I was just threatened with my life a few days ago.
That feels like sarcasm.
You were and weren't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Johnny's like, yes.
And
Nothing.
you want me here to translate for you, don't you?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing something. What? Is there some sort of underlying subtlety?
No.
Okay, you know what? She's not gonna do anything about this because she's at least a little more polite than Shivani, but inside check.
Okay, don't know why it rolled twice for me.
Did it?
Yeah, I mean, not like physically, but yeah. So, there we
Huh,
go.
weird.
Jeez, the whole time. Oh, let me sheet up so we can go. Oh, your sheet's not connected to your sheet for some reason. Keep forgetting
Oh,
that.
shit.
I know. What am I rolling? Oh, I'm rolling that. Alright. Oh boy. What did you roll? 14, or do you have advantage?
I would say that would be that'd be 14. I don't think I have advantage.
You cannot tell one way or the other how she feels about this.
Perhaps it would be best. If
There's
we
probably
just,
something more there, but you can't really tell.
I would just recommend we let sleeping dogs lie at this moment.
I am not a sleeping dog. I am a part-time worker and a university student.
Dishi, I don't know if you're familiar with a certain term, but women don't like to be referred to as dogs in any way, shape, or form.
The bird yokai will also shake their head no.
It was. Also,
I know.
Never mind.
I'm
Never
thinking-
mind. The point is, I don't
I'm just
think
playing
this
word
is
game.
an important problem as of the moment.
I understand. I mean, honestly, if you wanted to find someone who knows Lunarian, just look for one of the lunar rabbits somewhere.
The only rabbits we've ran into are ones that don't speak.
Hey, Shivani, you want to roll a history check?
Sure,
Oh
I
my
don't
god,
remember.
your buddy has finally become relevant.
This stupid gnat in my room, god damn
Wait, why? Something's not right.
it.
What
Huh?
happened?
I'll need to fix that.
What happened?
Did something
My
explode?
dexterity became a 22.
Yeah.
I'll need to
What
fix that.
happened?
I think I was trying to adjust my save and it did something weird.
Weird.
You said history?
History.
No.
Alright, well, that's gone. Unless you yourself, the player, can remember something.
I don't remember running into a bunny.
Alright.
Well, you do
Okay.
have. What? Hold on. You have your rabbit, don't you? At the other
They're
shrine.
not. They're just a bunny. They are one of the common yokai from the mountain. They are not a Lunarian.
You mean the one that was on the Yokai Mountain?
Yes.
I was there with you for that part, so yeah, I remember that.
Yes, they're not. They don't speak.
No, lunar rabbits live on the moon, and then there's also rabbit yokai that tend to live on the mountain or around it.
Yeah.
I did not know that there were lunar rabbits.
What, don't you know the myth of the rabbit on the moon? Actually, maybe you don't.
She's trying to parse the information because it's like, I figured those were rabbit yokai. I didn't know that rabbit yokai existed until I was unfrozen. Alright, I'm doing my best.
I mean, some people actually theorize that the rabbit yokai that are down here are descended from the lunar rabbits, but there's no real evidence of that.
So a less intelligent descendant group?
They could just be a completely separate species.
Could be more like convergent evolution.
All
What
will
is this
be.
evolution you speak of?
Okay, I don't have time for this, please.
All will eventually become bunny girls.
Yeah, that's the conclusion.
Evolve
Yeah.
into crab.
Basically.
Instead of crab, it's bunny girl. Lovely.
Look,
Anyway,
seriously, if you want to talk to someone about this stuff, please ask Kana or Reimu. I don't know it all.
I feel like Kayla would be a better option. Either way, thank you for the information you provided so far. You are clearly doing your best.
If you do find someone who knows it, please send them this way.
I'll do
Okay.
my best.
Watch me find someone just as you finish.
Please don't say that.
What? They can check your work. Still not a bad thing.
I hate that you're not wrong.
Of course. I guess we'll go talk to Kane.
I suppose that is the next great option, although we did just speak to her. I feel... we should have broached it, but we can just do this.
Well, we're also going to talk to whoever was.
Reimu?
DM can remind me who we were going to go with to the
Reimu?
underworld. Everworld,
Reimu.
Oh, I guess we'll just go to Reimu then. Yeah, let's go to Reimu.
Alright, to the human village you go, I suppose.
Where we stop? The
Well,
human
I
village.
guess the map shows where they are instantly. That's not terrible, honestly. It's pretty alright.
Alright.
Well, alright. We'll just,
As they're in front of the Hieda family. Household. Residence. My god, my brain is broken.
That's fine.
He, of course, does the honorary greeting. Lady Aku, Miss Kana, Miss Reimu.
Akio will bow to you, Kane will give a hello, and Reimu will do a slight bow.
Alright. I know. So, none of you know anyone who speaks Lunarian, just to make sure.
I do. Kane.
And do you know where they would be? And could you contact them and send them to Corindo?
At the moment, no. However, once we deal with Moko in the Bamboo Forest of the Lost, it'll be a lot easier to get to them.
Alright, well, we can deal with that after we deal with the Netherworld.
Because if you want that, there are plenty of people in Ayente, which is located in the Bamboo Forest. However, you will likely get lost without a guide, who is Moko.
For some reason, I have this nagging suspicion in my head that I know that I'm forgetting something about someone. But I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah, no, you really may be.
I don't remember any.
I know, when you rolled that nat 1, you were playing your character.
When would it have happened?
In between the two acts.
Between the two. Wait, you mean in the little short?
Yeah.
Momiji?
No, you didn't meet Momiji there.
In between the...
Anyway, moving on.
Hey! No, don't do this to me. I hate when I have this.
Yeah, me too.
It's like testing yourself on your own memories. Don't do that.
Was it on stream or was it in the little session?
No, it was not on stream. It was on the little session in between the two acts.
That's
Act
what I
1
was
and Act
saying.
2.
I met Momiji on the mountain.
No, wasn't that on stream?
No. The Momiji was not on stream.
No, it had to be after that.
No, because I went to the... Because I went looking with...
Nope. I mean, yes, but that's not what happened.
Was it not Momiji?
No.
Well, I know I went with Nazarin.
Yeah.
And then we went and stumbled on the
There you
the
go.
building thing.
There you go.
What?
There you go.
Yes,
Not Momiji.
Yeah, not okay. Yes, not Momiji. Okay, yes, you're right, not Momiji. But the only one there was Nazarin and the Mystia.
At
right?
that section,
they were
yes.
But you're saying before when I was at in the city
Mm-hmm.
at the bookstore?
No.
Where?
Dude, your timeline's getting all jumbled.
I'm trying to remember.
No, you can remember one day. It's fine.
Okay.
Alright, are you two ready to go?
Okay, what had I was who was I with the mask when the mask was going to take me over?
Kane.
Okay, damn it. Kane, Nazarin. Who else did I meet?
You were at the Myorin Temple.
Myorin Temple. Who was at the Myorin Temple?
Who was on a delivery run?
Aya.
No, not Aya.
Who else was on a delivery run?
Medicine. Not the name medicine, but that's what it was for.
They were delivering medicine.
Oh
If
no,
I
it's a memory
by-
test.
You questioned their appearance.
I'll question their appearance.
Not
did
in
they
character,
look
but out of character. Well, I think that part should be obvious.
Did they have bunny ears? Was there a bunny? There was a bunny!
There it is.
I forgot about.
I know you did.
Can we make a quick pit stop at the temple?
No, because they live at Ayente.
But how did they get the information for the medicine?
They can leave and
That's
go.
what I was
They
gonna
live
ask.
there.
How they contact them? What?
They live there. They make deliveries here all the time. You just gotta run into them.
Kane, if you see a bunny girl running here who delivers medicine, stop them and ask them for. Do the thing.
Kane, can you easily just please figure out who they're trying to name?
Describe them.
Yeah, I know.
Are you alright, Shivani? You seem a little bit,
I feel like an idiot.
You mean Udongen, as in, Reisen Udongen Inaba?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was there when you met her before at the temple.
Yes. She came here. She was here.
Yes, but she hasn't come back since. She hasn't had to make a delivery, I assume.
How do you contact her for the delivery?
Well, usually that would be either sending a mail letter or going in person, but again, that's a little difficult right now.
Then how did she know to do the delivery?
Well, my assumption, because I don't actually know the answer, is she was coming for a different delivery. Someone from the temple talked to her while she was here and happened to make it then. I could be wrong, I don't actually know.
Damn,
But that's likely.
Damn it!
You even met someone who knows Lunarian.
I didn't think about it at the time. I forgot. It's been a while.
Not to
I
mention none
forgot
of
we
you ever
needed a
thought about.
translator.
But you didn't even think about the translation until last section.
Yeah, but that's because we got the book at the end of the other session, so it wasn't priority at the time.
I mean, you've had the session, or You've had the book since session 4. Yes,
What?
it is actually correct.
But still 2 sessions. It wasn't. We had other priorities going on.
I know. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying.
Damn it. At least I figured it out. So now it won't bother me anymore. Alright.
I suppose that's the best we can hope for.
Maybe someone else had an order. And
Thank you for your time.
Oh, right. Actually, I did
Yes.
order something from Ayente a couple days ago, so I don't know how soon it'll take for them to get here, but I mean, I can let them know.
Did you just send a letter?
Yeah.
How did the letter get there? Who is delivered?
Well, no. This is wild. It's more like just a, not monthly. What's bi-monthly or what's 2 months?
Twice a week? I mean, bi-weekly.
No. Like every other month. Oh, there it is. Every other month we get a prescription delivered.
Yes.
So the other effect of bi-monthly.
That one, yeah. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
There we go. Capture the bunny.
Again, I don't know when it'll be here. It should be in the next few days, or maybe a week or 2.
Alright, Kane. Keep an eye out.
I would like to remind you that I was planning to head to the old capital to try and help Koishi while you were all doing this, but if you want me to stay here instead, I can.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I forgot about that.
I believe that you should stick to that plan. Meanwhile, the lady Aku will see to that if that is.
I can just simply let them know to head to. You said Korindo?
Yes.
Yes.
I can do that.
that, please.
And
Thank
that
you.
just leaves what we have to do in.
Alright, you guys ready to die?
Hopefully not by the traditional means, yes.
Good, because we're not gonna die.
Good.
Have a safe journey. Because I need to copy you three.
Just
Now, to the actual world map.
wow.
Well, the Gensokyo map. Because I would like to make a distinction here that is very much no one's fault, but I want to clarify something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, where you need to go is the barrier between life and death, which is labeled as down here. However, it is technically located on Youkai Mountain, but since nothing is exactly static or specific in a Gensokyo map, people are eligible to put it wherever they want. So you are heading to the mountain, but for the barrier.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So we are going up this way and then. Oh, hold on.
No, it is just on the mountain. It is not actually way down there. That is just where
I
it's labeled
see.
on the map for.
So
I mean,
the barrier
I'm
is
not
on
gonna
top
read
of
it,
the
so.
Yokai Mountain instead of at the very southmost area.
Not necessarily the top, just somewhere there where. I want to say Youmu knew where it was.
I
Someone said it.
gotcha, and it will never be at the south.
No. It's labeled as down there because I didn't make the map, but I don't know
Okay,
where I would have put it to begin with anyway.
If you need me to make a map, I can do that for you.
No. If I was gonna make my own Gensokyo map, I definitely would have done it by now.
Yeah.
But I found this one. I believe I credited the person who made it in the first episode. I cannot remember the name for the life of me, so
It does its job.
credit there. It does its job. It's a good map. There are obviously issues here and there, but nothing too major. Just wanted to point that out in case anyone who knows enough about Touhou says, but they needed to go to the barrier of life and death. Why are they going to the mountain?
Because
that's
that's,
why.
where we put it.
Yeah.
As target.
Well, also that's where it's located in Perfect Cherry Blossom.
Which is the canon you're going with.
Well, and that's the game where they went there. But it's fine. All right. Yeah, I was about to drive Sumireko. Where's your token? Reimu's your token for now, I guess. Reimu.
Mhm.
All right, gotta roll random encounters. That's a thing. That's a thing I do. Or not. God damn! Every time.
We're just they know to fear us.
I roll a 2. Not
Is
even
that
rolling
good or
D20.
bad?
I'm not even rolling D20s. Well, it's boring.
Yes.
All right, cool. You're taking the ropeway, I guess. Again. You want to stop by the Sanae again, or are you good?
We can keep going.
I'll just.
Bye, Sonny. Bye, Sonny.
I'll just say it's like there. That's good. That's fine.
Good enough.
That works.
Yes.
All right, and you reach the barrier of life. Is there anything in the barrier itself, or is it literally just what it says? I want to double check real quick. Don't mind me.
Wow.
Here's a question. Can you two fly?
I cannot.
No.
Alright, hang on to Reimu.
Oh, boy.
Also make a
I
con
can
save.
levitate.
That works, actually.
It's some
love-
Peter Pan stuff where
Levitating is
Here,
good enough.
I'll hold on to Zishi, and then she can just pull me, and it'll be weightless.
it's something funny where just because of how it is, Zishi's smallness is revealed because she's basically cradled in the arms like, oh, okay. I guess this is working.
I guess I could technically have a 30-foot fly speed by having my hand push me.
No,
And I can move
it's fine. It's
speed.
fine. Reimu can pull
No,
you
I
too.
could have a 50-foot fly speed, technically. It's just very limited in direction.
Alright, still make those con saves.
Oh boy.
Cool.
Because it is so cold upon this mountain.
No, because you're going through the barrier of life and death.
Oh!
I haven't-
Yeah, no, that'd do it.
Sure, you can have advantage, I guess.
I don't think it would have changed anything.
Well, no, you're fine, but who knows what Shivani has.
Come on.
Well,
Oh, wow. Never forget, I guess.
never forget.
Well, I guess this place is gonna have a weird effect on me one way or another.
Yeah, no, Zishi, you somehow feel no different after, before or after you go through it. Almost like, I mean, your heart's already kind of weird, so no real difference. But
It just
Shivani,
feels like how it was on the mountain. Cold, slightly.
but Shivani, you have a strange feeling when passing through.
Mhm.
It's not a bad feeling, but it definitely makes you shiver. But then afterwards, you feel a little bit better than normal.
That's
Interesting.
a sign. I don't know of what, but it's a sign.
Okay, now, as you're still passing through the barrier, you need to keep your presences low for just a second, please.
Okay.
Okay, roll stealth for me.
Oh,
Okie doke.
Now this one,
Gross.
she actually has to do too. Oh, Reimu.
dude.
Wow. Oh, God.
For
I
once it
am
wasn't
good at
me.
stealth, and I rolled a nat one. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
How are you better? How did I roll better? I have like a
Oh,
quarter of how
here's-
good you are at it.
Random question, did you fix your dex yet?
Yes, I did.
Okay, just want to make sure.
No, I think I have expertise in stealth.
No, I believe it, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, no, I fixed it. I'm back to 20.
And it doesn't
I
seem
mean-
like you're being all that stealthy, because you don't really know how to hide your presences. But after a little bit, Reimu does speak to you again. Okay, I don't think we were detected, which is a good thing. Because, again, we're sort of bypassing the whole judgment on where we would go after death part. And we are going straight to not even just the Netherworld, but also Hakugyokurou.
I mean, I guess it might not matter for me to fail if I failed the stealth because I'm half dead already. So maybe they won't notice me as much.
Maybe, and eventually, things definitely clear up for you. A lot more pinker than it actually is on the map you're about to be on, but I can't really help that. You're on the left side, by the way.
You know, of all the things I expected the Netherworld to be, pink wasn't what I expected.
Cherry blossoms.
Oh, I see.
And welcome to the grounds of Hakugyokurou.
Alright.
Roll me your perception checks if you would love to.
If we would love to.
Gotta love it. You can't like it.
All right. For somebody, someplace
I-
even more
More of it.
magical than we've been before, I'm going to do everything in my mind that has good superstition around it. Because, I mean, just to be sure, right?
Hey,
I got a better
you
roll.
found her,
Oh,
and she found you.
Oh.
oh.
She's carrying a few sticks, just looking at you guys.
Uh-huh.
Is she just running up with a sword?
No, she's slowly walking over, and does a polite bow. Welcome to Hakugyokurou. Follow me this way to Lady Yuyuko.
I guess that's what we're doing now.
Suppose it is.
That was not what I expected, actually.
Yeah, well, I suggest we just go along with it.
I assume you want me to
Indeed.
just move you guys as a group.
Yes, please, let me put me back.
Oh, wait,
Yes.
you moved?
I was going to, I had grabbed and was
Okay.
moving. But you said it, so I put me back. I hadn't let go.
Is this your first visit to Hakugyokurou?
Yeah.
Understood.
She sort of leans into Lady Ramu and just goes, do does she think that we're?
I don't know. I mean, you said that she met you before, so...
Much more violent standards, shall we say?
Yeah, I can imagine. Could I ask what your business is with Lady Yuyuko? Why did I make her sound like a robot for a second?
I don't know.
Don't say that. We.
What? I didn't.
No, I think that was out of character.
Okay,
So
good. That was that.
I was asking something out of character.
If that was the
You
case,
did.
she would have just stared you down. No. Okay. Let me see if I can try. Should I try?
Wait, let me get information first before you do things. Do we know who Lady Yuko who she's referring to is?
Reimu does. Do you two? Do you want to roll history?
Okay.
Yes, please. Before we say that, because I'm here to see a gardener.
Yeah, but you got the name of the gardener.
Yeah,
Yes.
no.
That makes sense for Zishi.
Obviously, I wouldn't know.
13.
You've never heard the name Yuyuko before,
And that's it.
but it also doesn't sound unfamiliar.
Oh no, are they purified too?
This.
Oh,
Zishi's just confused because this
I
is not what
look
she
at-
expected from the afterlife at all.
Hmm?
They look at Reimu. Do you recognize that name?
Yeah, no, I know it. She
Right,
lives
'cause-
here in Hakugyokurou. It's
Sounds
her
familiar,
place.
Yes, but I'm having trouble with the name, as in it sounds familiar, but I don't recognize it.
Well, aren't you a half phantom, half human yourself, like Youmu?
Yes, but I'm saying she might also be in a similar situation to Youmu.
Maybe? I guess I'll be able to
This
tell when we meet her.
Yeah. Also, I'm here to. What's the guy's name?
Yoki.
Yes, I'm here to speak to a Yoki.
Youmu will stop in their tracks right before... While you're in one of the hallways,
Mm-hmm.
and look at you, Shivani.
Yeah.
He is not here.
Oh,
He left a
I
long
know.
time ago.
And when you say he left, he moved, or wait, can you pass on in the nether? Well, is that a thing?
He just left one day,
Oh,
and then she will continue walking.
That is sort of specific.
that's the whole reason I came here.
And as you get to a little courtyard here,
Mhm.
Lady Yuyuko, you have guests. And you see not one, but two people. One sitting on, I was about to say the porch. One just sitting, and the other is Kokoro.
Oh, Kokoro's here. Okay.
I suppose we at least have an ally here. That's lovely.
And as the other one, who quite clearly looks like a ghost, turns to you guys. Doesn't say anything. Just looks at your group.
What about Reimu? Any?
Reimu has not changed her composure.
So,
Zishi feels like she should at least make this feel a little bit more official, so she'll sort of move off to the side and say, "We thank you for allowing us to meet with you. I believe that, sort of glances over, should she mention who Reimu is for this meeting? With one eye, she's sort of looking towards her.
Towards Reimu
Judging
or
the
towards
reaction.
Yuyuko?
Towards Reimu before she says anything objectively.
Reimu just... Honestly, she has the composure as if she just belongs here.
My master, the Shrine Maiden, does have some business with you, which she will provide post-haste. As she sort of steps back and takes a more guardly position. She's used to introducing nobles and doing this sort of thing. So hey, a little bit more professional.
Oh, I
Hopefully.
didn't know you had new assistants. Oh, new shrine maidens. Interesting. No, close enough. Sorry.
So everything's good.
Yeah, and Yuyuko claps her hands. Yomu dear, could you please go and get some groceries for us? Lady Yuyuko, I went shopping earlier today. Right. Yomu, I don't think we have enough groceries to feed both all of us and our guests here for tonight. Could you please get more groceries for us? Yomu does a bow. As you wish, Lady Yuyuko. Okay, you three, come closer, please.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, okay, not checking all.
Hey,
Wait, well, I'm moving the map.
Oh no.
Now, if you two would like to roll a slight insight on something while that happens.
Sure. It's not like she very much just got rid of Yomu so she could talk to us without Yomu being here.
Do I have advantage because I'm used to dealing with nobility subterfuge?
Sure. However, the advantage... I mean, I was going to give you advantage anyway, but for a different reason.
Okay.
Because it's not about Yuyuko. Well, it is, but it's not. Because Reimu looks confused now. After Yuyuko sent Yomu away.
Oh. Ooh. That was kind of
If I could ask a question... Why do you know Yomu's name currently? Because she introduced herself to me. Really? Yes. I mean, I thought I had a gardener at some point. Turns out I didn't. So she came and asked if I could hire her. I said yes, of course. And now here we are.
What happened to your previous gardener?
I don't know. I used to think that I had one between Yoki and Yomu, but maybe I didn't.
I see. Looks over towards Shivani for a second, but says nothing.
Do you wish to explain, Reimu, or do you want me to tell her?
Yeah, you can be the one to do it.
You did have a gardener named Youmu beforehand, and that is Youmu.
I mean, she does feel quite familiar to me, but that was our first time meeting.
Well, yes and no.
She knows the job very well, though. Almost like she's done it before.
Yeah. Yes, because she has.
It is because...
She has been purified, and her memory has been erased from all others who had known her previously.
Really?
Yeah. Bro, you can explain too. I mean,
I was getting around to that eventually, but I was more asking about the other half. They know nothing here.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It is. I shall move on.
Okay.
Unless you need
you
me
wouldn't
here.
happen to know where the previous gardener would be, would you?
Me?
Yes. Or Yuki.
No.
Okay.
Would you like for me to stay for dinner?
We do appreciate your company, so I don't see why not. Of course, it is up to the Lady Yuyuko and Reimu, of course. And she gives like a very deep bow to that.
Oh, it's fine. No matter how much food Yomu buys, it's not going to be enough.
Would you happen to know where the old gardener went, though?
As in Yoki?
Yes,
Oh, he left a long time ago.
Youmu said this.
I haven't heard
You
from
know
him
where?
since. No. I do wish he'd write, though. He was so good at his job. Then he trained someone else, too. Wonder how they're doing.
Yes, Youmu.
Reimu facepalms.
Are they normally like this?
I will put it this way. They tried to turn winter into spring because they wanted springtime.
That feels strangely accurate to most of the nobles I've dealt with.
But spring is such a wonderful season. It feels great.
Indeed.
Well, if you don't have winter, how will you know that spring is so great?
You will not have the opportunity to miss it.
But
of
why
course,
why wait through winter when you can go straight to spring?
it is ultimately up to...
This is going to be a fool's endeavor to convince her.
Yuriko, please just don't ever try that again. It was a hassle. I don't plan to.
Excellent idea. Yes.
So did you come all this way just to tell me about Youmu?
Well, we came here to try to fix Youmu in her current state and return her back to her original.
Oh, is she sick?
As well. She's having a bit of memory issues, and we're trying to remind her who she was.
Are you sure that's the case?
Yeah.
She seemed to know me pretty well, though.
Perhaps
When
it
I
is-
say okay, when we fix her memory issue, it'll fix your memory issue.
Am I forgetting something? Oh, right.
Yeah.
It could be a possibility.
But I feel like I'd remember if I met Youmu before this. And why would she introduce
That's
herself if she already knows me?
Because she knows you won't remember her.
Perhaps it is a manner of her assuming the worst. Lady Yuriko.
I
Hmm.
feel like we're going to talking in circles.
I'm trying to be as polite and thoughtful as possible because even if her decisions are
Well,
think-
how do you plan to go about bringing her back to normal?
Reimu has the ability to do so.
Well,
Maybe
I
you might.
sort of do, but it's dependent on the person we're using it on. Because we have to align their current self with who they used to be. See, when we did it with Mystia, it was very easy. Whether then or now, she liked to sing, so the fact that she put on a concert itself very much helped.
I think I have to fight her again.
I'm saying I don't know enough at the moment to know how to align Youmu and make her think of it.
You wouldn't happen to know if her God, I can't remember I can never remember his name.
Yoki?
Yoki. Did Yoki leave anything here that might help remind her of him? Because you said he trained her, correct?
Well, he trained someone, if you believe that it is Youmu.
Yes.
They do
we
share the same last name.
Yes.
Yes. Brilliant observation.
Actually, as she stands up and walks over, you kind of look like him.
Well, I am also a half phantom, so
So, Youmu doesn't look all that much like him right now.
that's because
That
I
is
don't know what a
because
Yom
of-
originally looked like.
Reimu would describe them.
It sounds pretty similar to me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So white hair and floaty spirit.
Yeah, and?
And
Are you related to him
What?
too?
I don't know. I mean, it could be possible, but I am not really aware of my family history.
That's upsetting. I mean, I still technically remember my
Why?
parents. Even if I'm a ghost.
You know, I'm in between, so it's a bit harder for me.
Zishi, I have a question for you again.
Yeah, so she is looking at the floor, yes.
Zishi, what time period were you alive again?
That would be the... Hold on a second. That would be if it is within... Hold on. Scrolling. It was right at the start of the Civil War, I believe.
Do you
I believe,
have
like,
the time frame?
1300s. So, hold on. When was the Sengoku period? That's when it was. So,
God, the
that
stupid
would be. Oh no, that would actually be the 1400s. So, yeah. Early mid 1400s.
math. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Would you like to roll a history check for me?
Oh, very well then. That's a 16.
You can't quite put your finger on it, but you feel like you've heard of someone in the past who sounds kind of similar to you, Yuko.
Really? She has sort of noted how natural this has felt this whole time, and it's beginning to click in her head that this can't be 100% coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
Memory is a rather fickle thing, but I could say, as one from a different time and place, it has certainly been a effort to reclaim them, although it has been with its rewards, Lady Yuko.
Oh, are you from the past or the future?
The past, I believe, I was a samurai during the Civil Wars.
And then they became a samurai sickle.
Pun aside, yes.
The what?
You know, the little frozen treats?
No. You said a war. The what war?
I believe it was during the Kyotoku incident.
I don't remember that one.
It might have not been in your region. It was over near Kanto, near Honshu.
I feel like I would have heard of it if I was alive then. Maybe it was after I died. That is
Perhaps.
possible.
But it is rather interesting to meet somebody from, at least, closer to my time.
Kyoto was such a nice area back then.
Yes.
Oh, have you never been there?
I admit that when I had never made it to the capital. However, I was at least aiming to gain a reputation like my father. He may have worked in a retinue quite adjacent to yours.
Oh, no, I wasn't anything like that. My father was just a poet.
Oh, I see. Still a very honorable position.
I like to think it was. Meanwhile, Reimu will mutter under her breath, and now she's here.
Nonetheless.
Can I make a perception check?
Sure.
Oh no. Is
What
there a
for?
She said, and now she's here.
Oh, yeah?
Who's here?
I believe that is meant
Oh,
as,
no, that-
and now she is a high-ranking official.
No, and now
Yeah.
Yuriko is just the sole person who lives in Hakugyokurou,
Hmm.
and is one of the most, if not the most prominent ghosts.
Indeed. Very high-ranking.
I was looking for the wrong thing, but I might have found the right thing. The duality.
Yes. Meanwhile,
I-
a few hours will pass by. If there's any more small talk you'd like to have with Yuyugo or someone else here.
Now, you did not really answer my question if he left anything here that we could use to try to...
I'm not of a high-ranking enough position to really talk like that, but, you know,
If we... Well, there was
I'll listen
anything we could do from her possible grandfather to help jog her memories or her...
Well, I'm
align
sure
herself.
that there's probably the gardening supplies.
May I go look at the gardening supplies?
I think she keeps them on her.
Duh.
You can ask when she gets back.
Yes, that's gonna be a whole nother road. We'll get to that when we get to that.
And eventually... Lady Yuyuko, the groceries are here. I'll start putting them away. Thank you, Youmu dear. Would anyone like to assist her with that?
I
Sure, why
suppose
not?
it would be within my position to do so. So, doing the lawful stupid things.
Shivani does the normal thing of they just start meditating while their spirit does all the work.
Which means
Damn.
Zishi pretty much only. You're the one who gets to see the site.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
Because if you're
Oh.
just meditating.
Well, they can watch. They're just not directly helping.
Then you shall both see. That is a large cart of food.
Ah,
Like you feel like that is a feast for an entire palace, if anything, worth of food.
Yep, this makes sense. She is a noble after all. Excess is within the title.
no, I think this is something. I think you're misunderstanding.
I think Joey knows before a completely different reason.
Yes, well, I remembered, I remembered, but I also, based on what she said earlier, I think, and also the fact that she's a ghost, I don't think she actually has a stomach.
Unless we're the ones for dinner. Ooh.
No, I mean, I think she's a literal bottomless pit. Like, she will never actually feel full because she's a ghost.
That would make sense.
And if, like, maybe there are some cases where the ghosts, when they've eaten enough, they feel as if they feel like remembering their past. She might not have that, and just might be going nom until whenever. Well, until the food runs out, probably.
Well, yeah, it's got to run out eventually. It's not endless food.
Which is weird, because in the afterlife you'd think it'd be.
Well, here's the fun fact. Youmu has to go to Gensokyo to get actual food.
That's gotta be an awkward situation.
It's a bit of grocery shopping. But if you would like to talk to Youmu while she is getting the food ready for dinner,
I guess I could.
Here's your
I
opportunity.
believe that is your discussion. I'll just continue to do
Mhm.
things. Doop, doop, doop.
Excuse me, Yomu.
Hmm?
When I talked to you about the previous gardener before, he didn't happen to leave anything behind before he left, did he?
Actually, I want to double check one thing before I say anything else.
Okay.
Because I know the answer, I just want to make sure I say the answer correctly.
Cool.
Touhou.
Not directly.
Hmm.
The answer is yes, but in terms of it being a gardener, just supplies.
Yes. Yukio had mentioned that, but she said you kept all the supplies on you.
The supplies that I need.
So there are other supplies here.
I cannot carry an entire shed worth of tools.
Not without help.
Would you mind if I take a look at the shed?
She will shake her head no to signify she does not mind.
Okay. So I guess once we're done, I'll go take a look over there.
Should I assist or
What?
should I
If
keep
you
an eye on her?
You can do as you wish. I'm sure everything will work out.
All right, I'll just head with you then.
All right. Once we're done doing that, I guess before dinner, if we can go to the shed.
Yeah, you can do it now. Yomu's fine on her own.
All right.
Unless you
Wherever
don't
the
trust
shed
her.
may be, it'll be fine.
Just for simplicity. Shed here.
Shed here. Okay. I am going to go into the shed.
Wow.
Go into the shed.
We enter the shed. Where am I? Hold on. I'm trying to locate myself on the map. Oh, there we are. Okay. That is a itty bitty little shed.
Or at least the best thing on the map that I had for it.
It works. It works. It's in a lovely little cloistered area.
Yeah. You go in the shed.
Yeah.
It's a bit
What is
dusty, but it's got what you would expect as normal gardening supplies. It's got a broom. It's got scissors. You know, normal
Scissors?
gardening supplies. Yeah, scissors.
Like paper cutting scissors?
I mean, a little bit bigger, but not so much that they'd be called like hedge trimmers.
Shears?
No, still smaller.
Anything else?
Normal gardening. I'm not going to name every single tool.
Alright, can I investigate or look
Yeah.
around?
You can. Anything in particular you're trying to investigate?
Well, I wish I had another check because I'm not proficient in them, but
You're the one who said investigation.
I
You know
know.
what? Can I make a perception check to help? Because
Sure.
she's just sort of looking around at the
Based on
place like,
okay,
I could really appreciate a well-organized area, because this actually allows
Based
you to
on
do your
the-
job well.
the gardening, the fact that the gardeners in quotation mark are swordsmen. Could I make an insight to try to figure out what this shed is actually for, or if it's
Sure.
just
That
That's
works.
my 14 grant advantage.
I'll allow it. You
Alright.
needed it.
it's still, I still rolled a 4. I'm rolling shit tonight, boys.
Joe, just wait to the battle, I guess.
Oh yeah.
As far as you can tell, nothing out of the ordinary. Just some of the tools are kind of odd or meticulous, but yeah, these seem like they'd be right for a gardener.
Ooh. Why do they have
Nothing-
scissors?
Nothing.
That's strange.
Nothing of personal connection or no behind?
Not that you can find.
Not that we can find.
Not that you can find.
Anything I can do to help? I don't think anything up my sleeve that I could pull. Figure anything out. Yeah. Nothing hidden, nothing I feel like there should be something here that I'm missing, but my rolls aren't helping me.
Maybe there is. Maybe it's a red herring. Who knows?
You know what? I'm going to make an inside check now because
Because you want to try and help any way you can.
that is what she has felt like so far. She wants
just
to
try the
help.
investigation check? Just because...
Sure. You can do your investigation. I'll wait to say anything until I see that.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Better.
I'll tell you both the same thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is a completely ordinary shed.
It's a complete red herring, got it.
Dear God.
Well,
How could they
I
let
tried.
dirt get on the spades? Anyways.
I was hoping to find something to maybe help with Youmu, but there's nothing here. Or maybe the old man was just sitting in the shed this whole time.
Yes, Yoki's been
Under-
here the entire time for over 300 years?
Oh, where am
Yeah.
I?
No, he's got a secret little hidey spot
Oh,
underneath.
I see what
Been
you're going
meditating.
for.
He's been meditating there for 300 years. I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you go back, have dinner.
Yep.
You
Megan
go
Dragon's
back,
back.
have dinner, which I'm moving, don't you worry. Now, unless there is anything you would like to discuss during dinner, we can move right past it.
I don't think so.
She'll just sort of observe how everybody's sort of doing in the current situation, how Youmu is sort of acting during this. Also, just how much Yuyuko eats, possibly.
A lot,
Or-
as in about every minute or so, Yomu has to get up and get a new dish for her.
Oh. You know what? She's going to use that as an opportunity. She's going to try and move over to Reimu and just go, so do you have a plan in this current instance, or,
No,
this whole thing has not been anything I've been expecting, honestly.
I was expecting more confrontation from her, if I'm being completely honest.
Indeed.
The fact that she isn't trying to provoke a fight is sort of throwing me off on what we should do.
Perhaps we should try diplomacy, and then...
I hear this conversation.
Probably.
She's currently moving across the table to sort of whisper in your ear, so she'll try and telephone it to Shivani when she gets back.
Youmu, do you want to spar later?
She looks at you and pauses.
There's that whole silence of,
36, please. On it.
Alright, I'll wait for your answer.
Shivani, you confuse me every time.
What? You were looking for a way to conflict, but no conflict.
I don't know if we're entirely looking for conflict exactly.
Actually, no.
That'd be what
That
we
might
need.
be onto something.
Really?
I mean, it's okay. This is gonna be difficult. Because it relies on Yomu doing it herself. However, she was taught by the old gardener guy here. So,
Yeah.
unless you are able to teach her something, maybe if she teaches you?
Well, we'll find out in the sparring match if we learn from each other.
You think that? I guess it couldn't hurt.
just keep moving her back and forth.
Just constantly keeping Zishi on her toes. Honestly, that just fits perfectly. She's like, okay, we have this gigantic plan. It needs to go perfectly. And then Shivani just walks up and says, hey, let's fight.
Alright, anything else during dinner?
Suggest Youmu invest in a conveyor belt.
You know what? Zishi's gonna at least see how well Youmu cooks. How good is the food?
Roll me a con save.
Oh boy, that bad, huh? Oh boy, that's a 7.
Oh, you just can't appreciate the taste.
Man. Oh god, I know exactly the type. It's like everything is so high end, and it's like you wouldn't understand it, and then it's just like rice that is so soaked with rice wine that's just too sour. Infinite pickled plums.
It's like how
Barely
if you're
any
trying to get a good wine, the more expensive it gets, the more the same they all tend to get.
Yeah, you could make this for like 5 gold cheaper, or however the money is. It yen?
I mean, considering it's Japan.
Are you
Probably.
moving them? Are you moving them and then hitting Z and sending them back?
No, I'm just dragging them across.
Alright.
Manual joke.
No, because I gotta move them to different spots every now and again.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. You move them wherever, and then you hit Z and they return back.
Oh, well, I guess I could, but then my mouse wouldn't be on them anymore.
That's true.
Yeah.
Does Shivani want to see how the food is?
I mean, they'll try it. Sure, why not? They're eating. Do I need to make a con save?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. They're eating the food. They're not particular. They're not one that really cares, but they'll eat it. 10.
Pretty good. Not the best, not the worst.
It's food.
Food is food.
Food is food. That is Shivani's outlook on food.
It may be a bit bland since there's so much of it.
Ah, that explains it. It's mass produced.
It kind of has to be.
It has to be, because she eats like a horse.
Or like a Kirby.
Nah, she'd eat the horse.
Yeah.
Get back up and you eat that horse.
You get back up and you eat that horse.
horse.
Come on.
Come eat that horse with me, Vegeta.
What are you even talking about?
Kakarot. Swear to God.
Alright, cool. Dinner's over for the sake of my hand.
Yeah.
You take 1 piercing damage from the bone spurs. Nonetheless, I suppose it's about time.
She disappeared.
Yeah, she left.
Yeah.
There is a question. Should it be a one-on-one, or
I thought I heard you say sparring.
if it is spar? Yeah, I suppose so.
If you both want to be involved, you can. Although I'm sure she
It
might
might-
prefer it one way or the other.
It might have a bigger effect if it is just me, since half phantom and half phantom, like with her
Indeed.
grandfather.
If you do need my help, just let.
I will say something.
Yes.
Oh, well, if you want to go, follow me.
Okay.
I'll just
Okay.
move you all.
Thank you.
We're not in the dungeon. We don't have to worry about our pathing.
No, you really don't. Just zoop. As you see Youmu now meditating.
Alright.
Standing perfectly still, but you can tell, Shivani.
Yeah, I'll just go across from her and start doing the same thing.
Actually, no, Yuko wouldn't go all the way over to here. She'd still be watching from up here.
I'm looking down upon the peasants.
Did you say you join her or you talk to her?
Oh, I join her.
Okay.
Zishi will sort of move over towards here, just watching on the stump, waiting for the slice movement.
Roll me a wisdom
And I
save.
guess they would.
Or no, sorry, not a wisdom save, wisdom check.
Wisdom check? So just...
Flat
Or
wisdom.
what?
It's
No,
the same
Shivani.
thing.
Shivani.
Okay,
Okay.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not wisdom-based, I am intelligence-based.
No, I know. It's a bit difficult for you
Well,
to
technically I'm dex-based, but...
It's a bit difficult for you to actually get your bearings here and focus in on stuff. I mean, there's so much that's happened, so much has been happening, and yet the area itself still feels odd.
Yeah.
How far is she from you again? Okay. I gotta check music. Ah!
They will keep trying to figure this out until the match begins.
I would like for you to roll, though.
Initiative?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Ooh, I did pretty good. Alright.
Alright, you will go first, which is good for you.
Which is good for me, thank you. I will go into my absolute steel stance.
But it has not started yet, but yes.
Well, as initiative, when initiative happens, I can go into my... The battle has not happened yet?
No, I just wanted you to roll before I said anything.
Okay.
Because, again, the order would matter for what happens here.
Alright.
As
So-
Youmu, you can feel that Youmu opens her eyes and keeps that presence on you.
Okay.
Alright, now make me a wisdom save.
Now make... Okay. Now make...
Okay, well...
Well, shit.
Oh shit.
I rolled an
Well-
8 again.
My god!
Unless I have advantage from the last one, but I doubt it.
Advantage or
We
not,
add the two 8s together, I get a 16. Oh,
The
is she
sheer-
intimidating me?
the sheer... Well, I mean, not intentionally, but the sheer pressure she is giving off as she is only unsheathing one of her swords. And you can see that crimson glow on it.
Mm-hmm.
There may be no intent to kill here, but you still feel as if one move from her very well could kill you.
Well, I'm already in the land of the dead, not going to make much of a difference.
And she gets into her fighting stance, ready to go, without saying a word.
Okay. Alright, then I guess we begin.
Yes.
So, I am going to... We gonna go in, boys?
We're gonna do it.
You know, I am curious if Reimu could have given you anything before you started.
I don't know.
No.
I mean, I have enough. I can get there. And that's with, I got my full, I get my dodge is up. I get the thing. I might as well go. I'm gonna go for speed this time. Hopefully this works. Let me find the thing. We are not using that. Screw that ability. We are using lashings. Yeah. And on it. Yes. Yes. So I am going to do the flashing sun. There's no save for it. It's just if I hit on a hit.
On hit suffers the yeah.
Yep. I'm going to spend 2 points. 2. And when I went into my one stance, I switched my stance thing to do the other, to go to a different one.
Yep.
So,
I wonder if I can zoom in.
let's see. 1.
Here's
A hit.
Ooh.
I'm gonna hope the answer is yeah.
26 hits.
Yes, it does.
Alright.
I just had to check because I know
Alright, so-
someone's got a stupid AC.
So I'm gonna keep going with my things,
Yep.
my attack. Should I do damage first, or just do all the attacks first?
Nah, just see what hits.
Okay, so then this is the attack from the flashing sun
Oh,
at 20.
look at you go.
Then here's my actual
Ow.
second attack. No.
I
And
mean,
then
that's
it's-
a lot of damage so far.
and
Yeah.
then my bonus that because I did a action, I did my I used one of my things as part of my attack. I get to make a bonus action attack.
Yep.
26.
3 out of 4.
3 hits. 3 out of 4. So let's roll that damage. So 1. And then let me go hit the net 20.
Yep.
2.
Consistency.
And as this is going on, because my blade is so badly in such bad shape after that last fight, because I had taken good care of it.
Yeah.
There's only so much you can do. I have my spirit coated around the sword, so thus I am ignoring any resistances and immunity from non-magical weapons and such.
Understood.
That's a lot of damage. It's. Oh, you were done.
No, there was 3 attacks there.
3 attacks.
45.
I tried to have a strong open.
Well,
Oh.
you did.
Hey, that's not bad.
Actually, there is one thing I want to do.
No, you couldn't rate me one there.
Just for the sake of... so it's not on the round counter.
Yeah, that's true.
Because she's still going to be on the lookout for, can this affect Youmu? Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
In that case... with her one sword... I want to make sure I'm doing it right, because it's been a while since I had to use her. If blah 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 blah... na 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 na.
And I am under the effects of the dodge action.
Alright, so we've got... 1.
Oh, that'll hit.
Oh. And 2.
That won't hit.
And as she's
shit.
moving...
She can hit me no matter what. Unless she rolls a 1.
And as she is moving around you, you see her swap from her right hand to her left hand. Bonus action.
Ooh,
Yeah, that'll hit.
she's doing all the fancy dancing.
I'm going to use my reaction on that first one to lessen some of that damage.
Oh, also, damage is currently halved from her.
Okay, cool.
9 and 8.
Okay, I'm deflecting the 18, so ignore the 2, but plus 5.
Is it reduced before or after being halved?
When a creature with an attack,
That's
while
something I can
you're
never
wielding,
remember.
you can deflect. You can reduce the damage as of Since this is the reaction to reducing the
I
attack,
assume
would
it's after being halved, I just want to make sure.
I guess it's after being halved.
Alright, so is it 4 or something, or more than that?
4 plus 5 from the gate razor.
Alright, first one does no damage, because it's exactly 0.
Shit!
You-
Shit!
You made it exactly 0.
Nice. 16 only gets reduced by 5.
3.
I don't know if there's anything I
Shit!
could do
I
to
did
help.
good.
Actually,
I mean, she is sparring, so
And she is now holding her sword in her left hand.
okay. -3.
Remo, just, I don't know, do your roll, see what happens.
Did it lower it?
That's a yes.
Okay, I didn't do it on my end.
Did it change the health if you click on it?
Let me.
Not the
Okay,
bar, but
now.
like the physical number.
Okay. Yep, I had to click off and click back on.
As Youmu preps herself for your next swings.
My next swing. Well, I feel like I'm going to try to match her with she's a speed fighter, right?
She is Dex.
Well, I mean, like, she goes for multiple attacks, whereas the first time we fought, I mainly played on the defensive.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to emulate her at the moment. And I'm going to copy exactly what she did to move 10 feet so I get my dodge action. And I am going to spend another 2 key points to do the flashing sun.
Mm.
Have 4 attacks.
Nice.
So 1,
1,
2,
2, consistent.
3.
What the heck?
Oh,
Alright, same as last time, I guess, and add 20 and 2 hits.
Ooh.
yep.
Hey, we're saving it for something. I'm debating if I should. And, well, there's only one way I really could help.
So.
But that would be if you didn't have an arm.
Again, the consistent damage.
Consistent.
Dude, seriously. 44 this time.
Consistency is key when sparring.
Yeah.
Holy
Anything
shit.
else?
I didn't think I'd get her down that far. Shivani used everything pretty much, but she is also just going to pay more attention to Yomu's movements and try to learn from watching.
Yep.
Trying to study as much as she can from this sparring match.
Youmu closes her eyes and sheathes her sword.
Okay.
And then she unsheathes both of her swords.
Oh shit, I've gone into hard mode. I went below half health. I knocked her below half health. She went to her second main phase. You can't tell me that's not what this is.
Oh no, it's exactly what it is.
I just didn't expect to knock her below half in the second round.
No. Alright, so we're going this way. Actually, no, I need to make sure I read it right. So they've got... Oh, no, I was right. Alright, and... Yes?
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Main hand, offhand.
Oh.
Yes, those all hit. There's nothing I can do about that.
And this time you'll be taking the full damage.
I'm gonna save my reaction for the most damage.
When this happens, you do not feel the instant she is about to attack until the blade is right in front of you.
Yeah, so I am dodging I'm trying to take as little damage as possible, but I know I'm getting hit. I cannot
Yep.
do anything about that.
By which you can tell she held back the intent to kill until the moment she struck.
Yep.
Not the moment she swung, the moment she struck. By the way, last one's piercing if it matters.
It does not matter. We are using our reaction on that second hit to reduce that.
Mm-hmm.
To deflect. God damn it, stop rolling a 4. For 9.
Yep. You said 25 is increased by 9?
25 was decreased by 9, yes.
Alright.
The other 2 were decreased by 5.
Alright, let me just add that all up for you, I guess. Bop.
Felt pretty good in the beginning. Not feeling too hot anymore.
You're still doing good, though.
Yeah.
Alright, plus... that total is 40.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Well,
Oh, shit, I did that wrong.
Did it wrong?
you're making it. Somewhat.
Okay, let me fix this. Plus 4. Do it. I got it. Oh, no, it didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Minus.
Oh, I see exactly what you did by accident.
Mamma mia.
You did minus
That
4.
hurts like hell.
as she gets back into her defensive stance waiting for you.
Mhm.
So, have you improved since then?
I feel like I have. Based on the fact that I got did she use both swords last time?
I actually don't remember. I want to say no, but I don't know confidently that answer.
Yeah. Based on the fact that I got you taking me seriously within the second round.
Enough that bonus action dodge.
Yeah. Oh, enough that you took the bonus action dodge. Yes.
Yes.
Based on since you've taken those steps, I need to heal.
You're in pain.
I can use my. I don't want to just spend my action to do it because I could do that.
A little bit more. A little. Let me just. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay.
Because that might. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to tank.
If she goes all out again.
Yeah, but even if I heal, I can only get 15 more hit points. That's not gonna save me. And I don't think I can. Yeah, no. There's none of my healing will do enough to save me because she's gonna hit me no matter what. She took the dodge action, so I'm going to have disadvantage on my attacks. All right, we're just gonna do the same thing to zoop around her. Move, getting 10 feet of movement. So that way I am under the effects of the dodge action.
Yeah.
We're gonna burn the key points. I have no more key points. I can get some back, but that's nothing important. We're doing second flash again. We are just keeping up the momentum. So 1.
Oh.
Nope. 2.
Oh.
No. 3.
Yes.
4.
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. She only stopped one of them this time.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well,
one?
I mean, she only stopped one more this
time.
She went on the defensive. She was only able to block an additional one.
Yep.
Compared to the last 2 times. Consistency.
Good God. Actual consistency.
Almost max damage.
Wow.
You have impressed her.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
I don't think I'm gonna get her. I think I'm gonna go down this time. Unless she misses. But
I mean, that's gonna be risky on your end.
there's not much I can do. I wasn't able to get her down. Maybe if I got all 4 of those hits in.
Possibly.
I used my key points, so I can't do anything. No, I'm stuck like this. I could have saved it to try to use my reaction to change my AC, but that never works for me. I always
will say?
You know what?
Yeah.
You guys are pretty evenly matched. You have had to go Nova to get it, but damn.
I don't
Right.
Survive until next round.
You know what? I don't want this to be the role I do for it, but it's the closest thing on her sheet. Yeah, alright, she's... Ooh, that's one way to use her turn. How many attacks is that, if she does it this way?
Could I do something?
Let me read one thing and then I can... She may then... Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So that'll be... Okay, yes, I have what I will do. Now, you were gonna say Shivani. Zishi.
Well, I've been watching this whole time, back and forth, and I know Shivani decent, right?
Mm-hmm. Pretty well, probably by this point.
I know if she gets her ass beat this round, she is down for the count. Could I do something to help with that? A small under the table. What if I was to use some of my warlock powers to use my spell slot and then use the shield spell on her? Not in the way it's anticipated, but could I try and twist my magic to try and do that so she at least has a chance?
I would hold off on this, because I'm going to ask both of you to do another roll in a second.
Okay.
Youmu sheathes both her swords.
Ooh.
And pulls out just the shorter of the two this time. The opposite of what she had at first.
Ooh.
And 1 attack, 2 attack, 3 attack, 4 attack, 5 attack.
But
She very much gets into a defensive stance. Now, can both of you roll insight?
Oh boy. Let me just do this right quick. Or
of fucking course. Of course.
Oh, okay, I can at least give you an advantage because you said you're watching.
I've been watching.
Oh no, I was talking about Zishi. Shivani, you're in the moment.
so what
See,
have I real
Zishi, Youmu is teaching Shivani in their own weird way. Because each turn, she does something different. At first, it was solo swordplay. Next, her dual-wielding style. And now, she is boosting her defenses to see what Shivani can do.
So in that case, I would not need to try and do something defensive. I should try and do something offensive.
Or see how this turn plays out.
Perhaps.
So she just went into a defensive stance.
Even more so than usual.
Okay.
Okay,
In that
well, I
case,
do have a-
she was about to cast that spell. In that case, but she's going to make a judgment call with Shivani. Do you want me to try and do something, or?
No, I think it's okay.
Okay.
'Cause this is fine. She's not gonna kill me. Hopefully.
Don't jinx it, but okay.
Okay, I need to read
Here's your-
something where
Here's possibly your last turn.
I need to read how much it gives me, because I have a way to try to do that to avoid to go through her thing. Where refocus? How much do I get as a? So it is my turn.
Yep.
You need to history and number key points equal to yours. Okay, so my modifier is 2. So I get back 2 key points as a bonus action on my turn as I am refocusing, getting ready, preparing my blade. I am going to do. No, that is reaction. I want you. Yes. You initiate
What the
this.
heck happened? Don't mind me, I just noticed something, I'll say it later.
Making an attack roll, you make.
I do love
Yeah.
those themes.
Yes, okay. So what I am going to do is I am going to use a different technique. A nightmare, sapphire nightmare blade, which lets me roll a insight, investigation or wisdom, which I'm going to
Investigation
use
or insight.
Yes, but I'm going to use insight, which has not been kind to me, but this is the only way I can see me getting through her defenses at this point.
Your insight's better than your investigation?
Yes, I have a
All right.
+8 versus a +2.
Fair enough.
Does it beat it?
You want another result?
Yes.
Meets it, beats it.
I mean, granted, my to hit and my insight are the exact same thing, so.
Nope, she maxed out her AC as high as it'll go.
No, I'm
And
saying
yet-
my to hit.
No, I know,
one
I
won't
know.
to hit. So, Sapphire Nightmare Blade. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't know if this is the last round or not, but
It could be.
well, it could be. So I'm going to actually spend another key point to. I'm going to spend both of the key points I got to do the to upcast it,
Mhm.
basically. At second level.
Yep.
Meh. It did not do it right. What the hell is going on here?
Well, there's
Battle
a
clarity,
D10, a D6, a D1, a 1 times D6, and then battle clarity.
Okay, so is that right? I guess? I just rolled shit on damage. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I just rolled shit on damage.
I suppose so. That's 16.
That's 16, so about the same. Okay.
Is that all you can do?
Well, no, I still have my second attack, but
Alright.
my second attack. I don't have advantage. So.
I'd love to give you advantage. Actually, you know what?
I am going to do my movement thing. Okay, so no. I'm gonna flavor this as my second attack and maybe get advantage. So when the first attack, I see she's gone into the super defense mode.
Mm-hmm.
I stop, I breathe, I sheathe, and I get ready. And I do the thing to do the basically do the whole go behind, I cut you thing already.
Mm-hmm.
On her side. And then, just as I'm about to unsheath it, just as I'm going to resheath it again to do the cut thing,
Mm-hmm.
pull it back out, swing around, and come into the next side to keep moving. To give the illusion that I was just the single attack.
I am gonna roll something. Actually, 2 things for Youmu. Okay. Okay. Both of you, however, Shivani, this one's more important. Roll me insights or perceptions, your choice.
I'm gonna try with my insight. I'm gonna try.
Come on.
Oh.
Come on. Hey, that's pretty good.
Alright, so you can both notice this. However, Shivani definitely more so, as Youmu tries to turn around in time to block the attack. Her more emotionless expression she's typically had around you very much changes for that brief flash of an instant.
Ooh.
It is not determination. It is not anything combat related. She looks afraid. She looks a bit inexperienced in that one moment.
Ooh.
You do get that advantage.
Yay! You can do it. I believe in you. Why do I have ABBA stuck in my head? Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's my turn.
Let me see if Reimu can pull something off real quick. How do you not have... Oh, you do have Arcana, thank God. Zishi, if you would like to try something again, now's your chance.
Okay.
Help Reimu.
Help Reimu.
Help
Okay.
Reimu. Help Reimu.
Okay, let's see. If I can help Reimu with this particular thing, it would be something related to the magic of it. Okay. Can I make a persuasion check since we're trying to persuade her to come over to the right side?
I'll allow it.
Yay! Dirty 20!
Okay. It is now Yomu's turn.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Shivani, her footing looks a little different as she tries to get back into her normal stance, still just wielding the shorter of the 2 blades, the wakizashi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those all hit.
They both hit.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that.
Now this is the important part. The damage is halved. Can you
Oh,
tank
shit.
it?
Maybe. Let me see those rolls.
Oh, I don't like that last one.
I will reaction to deflect the
Mhm.
last one.
Yeah, yeah.
Please tell me big roll. Big roll.
That's a big
roll. That's a big roll. So 11.
And still -5 to the other one?
Yes.
Okay, and then... 11?
Yeah, 11
On,
for
-11 on the second one?
On the 18, yes. -11 on the 18.
The second attack becomes 0. The first attack becomes 8.
I am still up. Yeah,
As-
I'm at 4.
There's a big difference here. She is wielding the wakizashi as if it was a regular katana. It doesn't work that way.
She's
It's
off.
too short for that. It is your turn.
I'm out of key points. And I can't get any more back.
You can't refocus again?
I only have one refo. I
Ah,
don't
okay.
think I got it. Let me check, I just make sure.
No, I just don't know.
Second level as you choose to spend key points. Once you just no, I gotta do it. Gotta get a short rest to get it back. Nope. I'm out of key. I'm out of things. So I just have my normal one.
Indeed you do.
Is
Indeed
all I
you
can-
do.
1, 2. No. We're both tired.
What do you mean, no? Oh, I should fix her AC. Hold on.
I don't have advantage, do I?
You do.
I still have advantage? Okay.
Well, different reason, but yes.
Alright, cool.
They both hit. Barely.
Oh shit. Barely. We're both tired.
That 17 is getting pretty close. Oh, hey. There it is.
Hey.
How do you want to do it?
Um
Oh boy.
does it take both swings?
Yes.
So first swing from the one side as I slide across to go to the other, I get into my next stance, but I can gauge how much they have left in them.
Mm-hmm.
Sheathe the sword, but swing it around to keep it in the sheath to do the final blow while it's sheathed, so non-lethal.
Mm.
Pop her on the head.
Pop.
Hopefully recognitive calibration.
Indeed.
If that works.
And with that, let me get rid of this real quick.
And I will catch her, and my spirit will catch her, and then lift her up. to
Her
my
body
shoulder.
does waver, and with the help of both your spirit and hers, she does remain on her feet. And she smiles towards you. Thank you for remembering. As her body
Oops.
yeah, goodbye.
She just disappears.
God damn it, you killed her too good.
No, that
that?
shouldn't be the problem. It was definitely non-lethaling.
Indeed.
Yeah, no, I didn't. She just kind of poofed.
Well, what could that possibly mean?
Someone stole her. Someone put a thing on her to call her back the moment she would be reverted.
Or
Oh, she's already dead.
Or
what? Reimu?
would you like to roll perceptions?
Sure, I'll roll perceptions. Or she was stolen? Or she turned invisible? I don't know.
Oh my god, she just turned invisible and walked away. Oh no. Okay, so perception check. 22.
Oh, shit.
Oh, hey, 20.
She's just watching this fight.
Oh, that's perfect, actually.
Yeah.
No, not anything you two did, but her role.
What'd she get?
Well, Zishi can sort of figure out what happened. Shivani, you look up and you see Yuyuko looking in a very specific area. You
I
turn your head in
follow
that
her.
specific area,
Yeah.
and if I would click the right button and not right-click it,
Oh my
there's a small
God.
girl hiding behind the archery targets.
She's so tiny.
She's so tiny.
Oh, I clicked. Can you do it again? I clicked when I was clicking to zoom.
Fine.
Itty bitty.
Thank you.
This woman almost killed us twice.
Well, Shivani twice. Barely fought the others of you.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes. Oh, and she's back at full health. Great.
Well, that was just for ease.
Stage
Yeah, I know.
2.
She thinks she's hidden. It was in that one.
Youmu, you okay?
I'm sorry.
Looks right at her. Sorry about what?
Everything.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't care. It's good training.
Thank you, Ancestor.
You're welcome.
That's a plot twist.
I'm gonna this insight. I don't
Sure.
know what to roll.
You can do insight if you want.
I'm confused, but I accept.
Well, you're another half phantom, half human. You look like her. You must be related. And she was gonna say grandmother, but thought that'd be rude.
That would be rude. So we'll just accept ancestor for now.
She has no idea if you actually are
Okay.
related, though.
I have no idea either. I'm just going to accept it. Alright, well, that takes care of that. Glad you're back to normal.
Lady Yuyuko? Oh, I understand now.
You do?
The Youmu I forgot is the Youmu who is here.
Oh, she did actually get it. Please don't tell me she's going to say, where'd the black-haired Youmu go?
No, I thought about it.
Oh, God, I would have said, she's not that dumb.
No, she's not.
Okay.
She is a bit of an airhead, though.
Alright. I need to go lie down now. Go sit over with everybody else, I guess.
I can take you to your rooms. Or
That
the
sounds
guest
nice.
rooms.
So we'll do that.
And with that, you will get your long rest.
Yay!
Next morning,
Yay! Next morning.
before you actually leave.
Yay!
I'm gonna leave y'all here so I don't need to move you back and forth.
Cool.
Because otherwise it would have just been the other area on the map that you were just at. How's everyone's night here? What was that voice?
It was nice. I don't
suppose,
know.
Honestly, for sleeping in such a strange place, it's almost refreshing.
I know. It really is so comfy here.
Yes.
I even got to see a side of an older Youmu. It was great. I don't think I'm actually going to be like that when I grow up.
Well, Well, with a bit of training from Shivani, that should at least help a little bit, shouldn't it?
I mean, I think they more so meant their personality.
Yeah.
They're
Still,
actually
the
very
training-
strong.
You're probably still strong. You're still trained under Yoki.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
She will take the katana that is still sheathed behind her back and give it to you.
Thank you.
I don't tend to use it that often, and if you really are family, then maybe you had it at one point.
I will look at this.
These swords are family heirlooms.
Can I make a history check on the sword?
Sure.
21?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe.
Who knows? It does look like just a regular katana to you, but maybe it was. You don't remember passing it down to anyone, though.
Oh god, Shivani had just had a horrible idea, a horrible premonition.
A
Yeah.
wonderful, awful idea.
No. The fact that, let's just say for argument's sake, if Shivani ever tried to leave the yokai world, Gensokyo,
Yeah.
and they would go back to their original time with the sword.
Here's the thing, though.
And
She's
if
only giving
Shivani
you the
were to
katana,
have
not the
a child-
wakizashi.
The what?
She's only giving the katana, not the wakizashi.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just saying with the katana.
Uh-huh.
And she were to give the katana and pass it on to family, and that's how it became an heirloom. It's the cycle. But yes, she will take the sword and just assume they're family.
Mm-hmm.
Not one to look a gift horse in the mouth.
By
And
the way,
will at this point accept that they're family.
the handout is accessible to you.
Yay! What, do they have a last name?
Konpaku?
I guess she might well pick up the name.
Maybe.
One, two. Yeah, why not? The only one who can say anything about it is Grandpa, and he's not here right now.
Nope. I mean, he probably would be old enough to know you in that case.
Yes.
Pretty sure he's over 1,000 years old.
He looks at me and says, Grandma? Like, no, that...
No, at least 300. A little off.
300. Yeah, no, it's still, he just looks at me. He somehow recognizes me.
Grandmama?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
But no one knows where Yoki is right now. So, what are you gonna do now? Head back home? All your business here finished?
Yes, I believe so, unless that wouldn't be happen to anyone that you don't remember?
I don't remember.
That's what I thought you would say. Youmu, do you know of anyone else who was affected by, like you down here?
The only ones who lived here are myself, Lady Yuyuko, and, Sensei used to live here.
I meant just in the netherworld, unless you don't explore that much.
No, it's mainly just souls.
Alright, I just thought I'd check. I think we're...
Lady Yuyuko is one of the few who actually can take a human form. On a similar note to that, Youmu, if you're able to, do you know anything else that we should know about the others you were with? I think Yuka needs to be helped. Really? Really?
Like, helped as in stopped, or helped as in she's sick?
As in... She isn't... How do I put it? Use my words. She wants to go back.
To how she was originally?
I return.
Welcome back. I think.
Alright. Well, then we'll just have to work to do that.
She's fighting it.
Let's see. Quick summary of what happened. If you please.
Youmu was asked about, well, first, if she knew anyone else who was like her, purified. The answer to that was no, and then asked if she knew anything else about the group with which she was purified before. To which she said, to which she said that Yuka needs/wants to be helped and is trying to fight it.
I see. I see.
Yuka being the main one.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good to know.
We'll probably deal with that eventually, but our next order of business is probably dealing with Fujiwara Namoko. That way we can try and get to Ayente. Meanwhile, Kokoro will say something for the first time in a while. I will keep looking for the other half.
Alright.
By the way, Shivani, you got your long rest.
Yes, I know. I thought I fixed my...
It still says 4.
Still says 4. Oh, maybe I didn't.
Good fight. Good fight. You survived.
I did.
And this is why she started stumbling by the end. Smaller body.
Because of... she shrunk.
Well, no, she didn't. But mentally she was going back and wasn't used to a bigger body.
Okay.
Which is why she tried to keep using the wakizashi.
Aww.
Okay. I'm just gonna have 2 different attacks, one for the D8 and one for the D10.
Yes, yeah, that works. That's what I did, at least.
Ooh, wait, I have a question.
You say your question, then I have one for you guys.
The katana is versatile.
Yeah?
So when I hold it in 2 hands, does it not normally deal the... Would it not
This one
normally
is
deal
not.
This one is not versatile.
No, because, well, I mean, you've seen the way Youmu wields it. They're always in one hand.
Yes, okay, that's what I was checking. That's why I was confused. I was confused for a second.
Yeah.
Okay. That worked. So I can't...
You can technically wield it in 2 hands. It won't change anything, though.
Yeah, that's fine. No, I was just thinking for the purposes of my... Because it takes the bonus action to do the thing. So I can't use my bonus action to get the extra attack. But if I use my one thing, I would have 3... I would still have 3 attack. So I can still make it work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, cause I don't see any reason why I wouldn't just use my bonus action to do that.
Well, I mean, you see the damage dice on it compared to your normal one?
Yeah, 2D. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But I'm saying most of the time, I will probably use my bonus action to do the 2D10.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And then there will be the cases where I can't, and I will make do.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I mean, I can explain the specific reason why it's phrased the way it is, but it's not going to matter for you that much.
Yeah, no, it should be fine.
As for my question for you guys, are you going to head back to Gensokyo?
Yes, I do not see why not.
I don't believe that I want to stay in the other world forever, so yes, I think I will.
Alright. And that is where we are going to call the session. As you start making your way back. Thank you all for watching. It was a good fight, even if only one person was involved, even if you don't really want to call it a fight in and of itself. More of a sparring match, or honestly kind of close to one of those ceremonial fights you would see in places.
Mm-hmm.
But mission accomplished. Mini Youmu has been obtained. Next, hopefully the party will head towards the Bamboo Forest of the Lost and encounter Fujiwara no Moko. And bring
Then
her
catch
back to her
us a rabbit.
senses. Well, that too, yeah.
Webbies.
But until then, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.